And what a day, and there's more to come, huh?
More to come. Yeah, if you like today, tomorrow is going to deliver in a big way as well. So good news, we've got another record breaker on the way tomorrow. A little spring fling in February, and it continues for one more day, and then everything changes by the end of the week. Let's take a peek at what's going on outside right now, though. And if you remember last night at this time, taking a look at some of our cameras across the region, and we had a ton of fog. It was completely socked in. Dense fog advisory was eventually issued. We don't have any advisories right now. We will have some pockets of dense fog popping up, but you can see in Bethlehem, visibility actually looks pretty decent right now. But as I take you down toward the shore points, Boardwalk Plaza and Rehoboth Beach, you can see it's getting foggier by the minute. Definitely looking a little hazy and misty out there, and we will see pockets of dense fog developing through the overnight hours. So while it's not as widespread as last night and early this morning, definitely can come up on you quickly when you're out on the roads. Otherwise, it's quiet right now. Flash flood risk continues over portions of the Mississippi Valley in the Midwest. If you just kind of plant your finger on any part of the map, let's say right about here, and you just watch hours and hours, the rain doesn't move. We're not getting that eastern push. So if you're seeing rain streaming in from south to north, it's just raining all day and raining heavily. We've got some flash flood threats in that part of the nation. In the meantime, that system's helping to drive in this really strong southerly flow, which is really ratcheting these temperatures up pretty high. 59 in Philly right now, 61 in Redding, 57 still in Mount Pocono, and you can see where the warmth is. You can also see where that boundary is. It's 66 in Little Rock, but only 35 in St. Louis. Not a big geographical span there. We're seeing a big difference behind that front, but out ahead of it, all the warmth pushing in from the south. Now the warmth is creating the threat for fog. So as we go through the overnight hours, we'll see a few spots drop below a mile in visibility. You can see there around 0 at 3 a.m. in Wildwood, in Allentown. Same story for the early part of your Wednesday morning commute. But I do think the sun will try to come out a little bit sooner tomorrow than what it did today. And by 10, 11 a.m. we'll start to see better visibilities. The sun is shining and temperatures headed up to the 70s. So some records are on notice again tomorrow. Let's talk about which records could fall. Philadelphia, our record is 72. Our forecast high is 75. We may just crush that record. Atlantic City tied a record today, looking to possibly tie another record tomorrow. Wilmington, the record is 70. We're looking at a high of 74. Record could fall in Allentown and also in Mount Pocono, possibly by as much as 5 degrees. But then changes on the way. So tomorrow is warm. Here's 4 p.m. Temps are well into the 70s all across the region. You're outside really enjoying the day. But tomorrow evening, a front starts to move through. That front finally gets a push. We have showers around at this time tomorrow, and then midnight tomorrow night, 55 is the temperature in Philadelphia. That's significant because watch what happens during the day Thursday. Temps drop all day. It's a cold, raw, rainy day. Your 5 p.m. temperature on Thursday is 40. So even though our high at midnight will be 55 on Thursday, it's really a day in the 40s with a cold rain. Big changes. So 75 degrees tomorrow. Thursday at 5 p.m. it will be 35 degrees colder than it will be tomorrow at 5 p.m. A huge change by Thursday and Friday. Enjoy tomorrow. Thursday and Friday look a little rainy. The weekend is not all that cold. We're back to the 60s, but we do have a chance of rainbows Saturday and Sunday. Early next week looks nice. And Don, you were saying earlier, looking at that forecast for February, even 48 degrees is not that bad.
Every week we'll
right?
take it. It's pretty good.